Okay, let's talk about the big elephant in the room. The new PS5 Pro is a huge disappointment. 800 euro? No disk drive? Nope. I'm definitely good with my standard PS5. No reason ever to purchase a PS5 Pro. And yes, I know guys, no face cam today, but that's because it's super late. I just got home trying to record this video for you guys so you make the right decision for you tomorrow. That's why we are here. And let's start off with the number one choice of your rune selector. If you don't have it already, your number one choice will be Sonic Stream Dark magnifying slashes. This skill is by far the strongest skill of Jinwoo. In terms of Jinwoo, you could say Dark Sonic Stream is broken. And if you compare Dark Sonic Stream though to the Hunters and not to just Jinwoo himself, I feel like it's balanced and it gives us a first glance of how Jinwoo actually looks like when he is strong and not a measly support for Guild Wars anymore and he just out DPSs everybody. Let's hope for that. So definitely magnifying slashes, your number one choice. If you do not have the purple or the legendaries version of that skill, go for that. Your second choice will be Vacuum Wave, the armor break, because it's a very good support skill. Everybody's using it also for Guild Boss. For Power of Destruction, you use it basically everywhere. It's probably like your best all-rounder skill. It has an almighty break. It provides a damage increase effect. The gold version is 15%, the purple version is 10%. If you don't have it, this skill, or only have the blue skill. Also a quick comment about the skills. They're buffing. Honin gets buffed and On Point gets buffed. Still doesn't change anything about the skills itself, because they just increase the multipliers doesn't necessarily mean they are better. Honin might be interesting for Power of Destruction, but we have to wait and see that. I will test it out for you guys. But nonetheless, it really doesn't matter too much unless they really change the abilities, because that's the main point why we are using skills. Now, for the next option, we have Crosshairs. Crosshairs, vertical arts. If you don't have the purple version of it already, go get it, because it's very good for mob clearing and for Battlefield of Time. A lot of Battlefield of Time strategies evolve around using vertical arts for mob clearing. This is a very good option to pick. There's nothing wrong with picking vertical arts fire. And next up, obviously, Ascension Break, Crushing Blow, because this skill from the Guild Boss strat we are all using also for the power gauge acquisition and for the ultimate skill cooldown. If you only have the blue version, go get this one, because it increases the effect. You get actually a 20% power gauge increase and a ultimate skill reduction by 20 seconds. It's very powerful. Now for the rest of the skills, really I don't look at it like there's something interesting that's gonna happen with these skills, because really, who is using these skills, right? They're, for example, buffing Full Moon Wheel, but like the skill doesn't provide anything. Nobody will actually use that skill, even if it is buffed. I also don't know about these skills. Electric Shock might be interesting though. I might test this one out, because they actually increase like damage multiplier by 1000, so that's going up to like 1600, 1800%. Only reason it could be interesting because it has like a very low cooldown and it has that electric shock effect, so it could be interesting to use. But then again, you could also just use double down if you have it, but I will just test these skills out for you guys. Then obviously one choice could be Annihilation, because that one also provides very good damage used in POD. But to be honest, the only time you maybe want to use that skill is when Dark is resistant, because you cannot use magnifying slashes, and that's really about it, right? That's really about it. Also, oh yeah, before I forget, there's another option you guys can pick, and that is the Commander's Touch Absorption. Absorption is very powerful, and it also helps you with mob clearing, with your mana management. It helps a lot with mana management, and also as well with certain Battlefield of Time strategies you need it. So if you don't have it, this could also be an option. For you, black hole is not really that important, even though they're buffing it. Blue version is fine enough, but the purple version for absorption is good because it also increases it is actually very good damage overall. So those are the options you should go for when it comes to your selector. Oh, last but not least, I think I have 2 honorable mentions. My 2 honorable mentions will be one Mutilate, Stroke of Lightning, because it has that 4% chance to defense ignore and 1% off the targets, which helped me a lot in clearing this month's Battlefield of Trials, because the bosses were super tanky, and this one with the defense ignore helped a lot to just shred through their defensive shield, and as well as Mutilate Strike, which also got buffed or gets another buff, one or the other. I think it got a buff again, but this one also provides you with a attack decrease and the defense decrease if you do not have that skill already. Also very solid option for guild boss. Those are the 2 honorable mentions, and for the upcoming patch there's nothing else to say. I saw all the stuff they showed on the Korean live stream. Personally, I don't know what to say at this point. They delayed the patch by the actual content by a patch, so in 3 weeks we will get actually the new stuff, and now we will just get Charlie Harper, the story update with Baron, but we don't get workshop and the really juicy stuff. But you know what, I know it's a low patch, but we get new instance dungeon and stuff like that. It's not probably that what we expected, but you know what, it gives us a little bit of breathing room to set up our guilds properly. It allows us to set up, save up more resources. It allows us to really prepare for the upcoming patch, so we can test Charlotte and Harper, which I will do, by the way. So when the patch drops, I will be live on YouTube. I will be pulling for the characters. I don't know yet if they will release both banners or if they delay one banner by a week. We will have to wait and see. I assume they will be both released at the exact same time because they are supposed to play together. So what's the point of releasing one character and then you have to wait another week to get the other character? Doesn't make sense to me personally. But we have to wait and see how it looks tomorrow. I will try to pull. We'll do some extensive testing with them, how they look like, how they play out, how strong they are, is it worth pulling them or not, how good are they for guild boss. I think that's probably the most interesting part right now, since the Wobble did not release yet. I think guild boss is very interesting, and I do want to test out Team Kindergarten together, the 2 lollies with Bora in there, and see how they perform over there. That's it for today's videos, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like in the comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you tomorrow live with the patch. Deuces.